Finally, Iliad Africa. These guys also focus on the wholesale and retail of building materials. It's got a bunch of retail outlets which it acquired under old brands like Ferreira's and Knob and Knocker and all the rest of it. But it has recently begun to rebrand, relaunch and restyle its branches with the brand name Buco, B-U-C-O. You might have seen those around. Market cap quite a lot smaller, 1.1 billion rand. Price to earnings ratio 11.34. Dividend yield 2.68. So these guys also a bit patchy, and they had like a specialist building material supply business, and they were integrating that and bought something from York Timbers and so on. But I like the Buco sort of pitch, and the market I think has warmed up a bit to them.
Yeah, we're looking at, I mean, it's you know, if you're just looking at pure valuation, it's the cheapest in the sector, but I mean, we think that perhaps is deserved because their earnings quality over time hasn't been as good as the rest. You know, the Buco, I mean, they are marketing it. It is, you know, a restructuring, and they're marketing it aggressively. They're saying that's where the growth is going to come from, the new marketing initiative. They've also put in, you know, their new ERP systems. They're trying to get, you know, new efficiencies. But for us, I mean, it's still one that's not particularly exciting, just because it hasn't got that track record that the other ones have.
And that's a very important point you make about earnings quality, because companies get a reputation for delivering steady earnings growth. But conversely, they also get a reputation for like appearing to be in a sweet spot, talking a good story, and then suddenly 6 months later, 100%. I don't know, something went wrong, or this division underperformed, or they had to restructure this. Definitely. And the market doesn't like that. It takes a good year, 2, 3, or even more for those kinds of debacles to be forgiven. And this group has been guilty of that in the past. But looking more favorable, so probably one to watch.
I think definitely favorable, one to watch. I think just, you know, for us, it's fully valued at this stage.
Clearly a lot of building activity in that Mpumalanga region, high population, big transit, migrant sort of situation. Areas like Bushbuck Ridge where people are doing a bit better every year, building, home remittances. Anyway,
I mean, but 100%. But that's all of those are sort of macro factors that are going to affect all our things. If you look at, I mean, the margins of the rest, that's it. And you look at their margins compared to Iliad's. I mean, Iliad's are razor thin. I mean, we're talking like 2-3% gross operating margin, which is, for me, it's not the quality of the other ones. It's the only reason.
One to watch, but we're going to go with not hot for now.
It's a speculative one. I mean, if they manage to turn around, they are doing a lot of things that can improve the business. But for me, I'd rather go and back the likes of Cashbuild.
Okay, not hot on this one.
Not hot on this one.
Just checking.